Hello, 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 and welcome to Pause Cafe, your cosy little English corner on the internet. I am so happy you are here today. Really. Whether this is your very first time listening or you are coming back again, thank you. It means the world to me that you choose to spend your time here learning English with us. Before we start, I just want to ask, how are you doing today? I hope you are somewhere comfortable right now. Maybe you are sitting in your favourite chair, or maybe you are on the bus or walking outside. Wherever you are, welcome. This is your moment to relax, listen, and practice your English. There is no pressure here, only good vibes. Today's episode is episode 1, and the topic is something we all do every single day, our daily routines and habits. We are going to listen to two friends, Sophie and David, as they talk about their mornings, their evenings, and the little habits that make their days special. This episode is made for level A2 learners, so the language is simple, clear, and easy to follow. But don't worry, I will also teach you some useful vocabulary and a grammar tip along the way. Now, one small favour before we begin. If you enjoy this podcast, please like this video, subscribe to the Pause Cafe channel, and share it with any friend who wants to learn English. It really helps us grow this little community. Thank you so much. All right, let's get comfortable, take a deep breath, and let's go. Before we hear the conversation, let's learn some important words. I will say each word, and then I will explain what it means in simple English. Ready? Let's go. The first word is routine. A routine is the things you do regularly, every day, in the same order. For example, a morning routine is everything you do after you wake up. The second word is habit. A habit is something you do very often, almost without thinking. For example, drinking coffee every morning is a habit for many people. The third word is alarm. An alarm is a sound that wakes you up in the morning. Most people use their phone as an alarm. The fourth word is rush. To rush means to move very fast because you don't have much time. For example, I always rush in the morning because I wake up late. The fifth word is skip. To skip something means to not do something you usually do. For example, I sometimes skip breakfast when I am in a hurry. The sixth word is productive. If you are productive, you do a lot of useful things during the day. For example, today was a very productive day at work. The seventh phrase is wind down. To wind down means to slowly relax before sleeping. For example, I like to read a book to wind down at night. And the eighth word is commute. A commute is the journey from your home to your work or school every day. For example, my commute takes 30 minutes by train. Great. Now you know these 8 words. Try to listen for them during the conversation. And now, a quick grammar tip. In English, we use the simple present tense to talk about routines and habits. For example, I wake up at 7 o'clock every day. She always drinks coffee in the morning. He does not eat breakfast. Notice that with he, she and it, you add the letter S to the verb. So wake becomes wakes and drink becomes drinks. Keep this in mind as you listen. Sophie and David are good friends. They work in the same office. Today, they meet for coffee before work, and they start talking about their mornings. Let's listen.
Hey, David. Oh my goodness, you look so fresh this morning. What time did you wake up?
Thank you. I woke up at 6 o'clock. I know, it sounds very early, but I love mornings. For me, the morning is the best part of the day.
6 o'clock? Oh no, I could never do that. My alarm goes off at 7:30, and I still press snooze at least 2 times. I am terrible in the mornings.
Oh, come on, 2 times. That is not so bad. My brother presses snooze 5 times every morning. He is always late.
Ha, okay, that is worse. So, what do you do in the morning then? If you wake up so early, you must have a big morning routine.
Yes, I do. Okay, so first I drink a big glass of water, right away, before coffee, before anything. I read somewhere that it is very good for your body.
Oh, that is a good habit. I never do that. I go straight to the coffee machine. That is my first stop every morning.
Do not worry, I also drink coffee, but only after the water. Then I do 20 minutes of yoga. Just something simple, stretching, breathing. It helps me feel calm before the day starts.
Wow, really? You do yoga every morning? I always say I want to start exercising in the morning, but then I just don't. I never have time. Or, well, maybe I just do not wake up early enough.
You do not need a lot of time. 20 minutes is enough. And honestly, when I skip my yoga in the morning, I feel different, more stressed, more tired. It really makes a difference.
Okay, maybe I need to try it. But seriously, how do you wake up so easily? Do you go to bed early?
Yes, that is the secret. I go to bed at 10 o'clock every night. I know that sounds boring, but I need 8 hours of sleep. Without it, I cannot function.
10 o'clock? I am usually still watching TV at 10. I normally go to sleep around midnight, sometimes later. And then I wonder why I am tired.
So, what do you eat for breakfast? Do you even have breakfast?
Honestly, sometimes I skip breakfast completely, especially on busy mornings. I just grab a coffee and run out the door. I know, it is not good.
Oh, Sophie, breakfast is so important. I always eat breakfast, usually oatmeal with fruit or sometimes eggs and toast. Something that gives me energy for the morning.
Okay, I actually love eggs and toast. But I never have time to cook in the morning. How long does it take you to get ready?
Because I wake up early, I have a lot of time. I take a nice long shower, eat my breakfast slowly, and I am never in a rush. I usually leave home at 8:15.
8:15. I leave at 8:45 and I am always running. I take a very fast shower, 5 minutes maximum. Then I brush my teeth, put on my clothes, and I am already late.
But you always arrive at work on time. I do not know how you do it. Do you live close to the office?
Yes, my commute is only about 15 minutes. I take the metro. 2 stops. Easy. That is why I can wake up late and still arrive on time. If I live far away, I would be in big trouble.
Lucky you. My commute is 40 minutes. I take the bus and then walk for 10 minutes. So I really have to be organized in the morning.
40 minutes? That is a long commute. Do you listen to anything on the bus? Music? A podcast?
Yes, I love listening to podcasts on the bus. It is my favorite part of the commute, actually. I learn so many interesting things. Right now, I am listening to one about history.
Oh, that is a great idea. I usually just look at my phone and scroll through social media. Not very productive, I know. Maybe I should start listening to something useful instead.
So we talked about mornings. What about your evenings, Sophie? What do you usually do after work?
Well, I usually get home around 6:30. Then I cook dinner, or sometimes I order food, to be honest. Then I watch TV or a series on a streaming app. Sometimes I call my mum. And then I go to sleep too late, as we discussed.
Which series are you watching now?
Right now, I am watching a crime drama. It is so good, but that is why I stay up late. One episode becomes 3 episodes, and suddenly it is 1 in the morning. You know how it is.
Oh, I know exactly. I used to do the same thing. But now I have a rule. No screens after 9 o'clock. My phone, my laptop, the TV, everything off at 9.
Seriously, what do you do then? Is it not boring?
No, not at all. Actually, I love it now. I read a book for about 30 minutes. It helps me wind down. Then I write in my journal just a few sentences about my day, things I am grateful for. It takes 5 minutes. And then I sleep so well.
A journal. That is really nice. I tried that once, but I stopped after 3 days. What do you write in it?
Simple things, like, today was a good day. I had lunch with a colleague. The weather was nice. I am grateful for my health. Just small, positive things. It puts you in a good mood before sleep.
I love that idea. Okay, you are making me want to completely change my life. Wake up early, do yoga, eat breakfast, go to bed at 10, write in a journal. You are so organized, David.
I was not always like this. I used to be just like you, waking up late, always rushing, always tired. I changed slowly, one habit at a time. You do not have to do everything at once.
One habit at a time. Okay, that sounds manageable. Maybe I will start with waking up 15 minutes earlier. Just 15 minutes.
Yes, that is perfect. Small steps. And maybe less TV at midnight.
Let us not go too far, David. One step at a time.
Fair enough. Oh, our coffee is getting cold. Should we go inside?
Yes, let us go. And tonight, I promise, I will try to sleep before midnight.
I will believe it when I see it. Come on.
Great listening. Now let us check your understanding. I will ask you 6 questions. Please pause the audio after each question and try to answer it in English. Ready? Here we go. Question 1. What time does David wake up every morning? Question 2. What does David drink first thing in the morning, before his coffee? Question 3. What does Sophie usually eat for breakfast on busy days? Question 4. How long is David's commute to work? Question 5. What does David do at night before she goes to sleep? Question 6. What new habit does Sophie decide to try at the end of the conversation? Now let us check the answers together. Question 1. David wakes up at 6 o'clock every morning. Question 2. David drinks a big glass of water before his coffee. Question 3. Sophie usually skips breakfast completely on busy days. Question 4. David's commute is 40 minutes. She takes the bus and then walks. Question 5. David reads a book and writes in his journal before bed. Question 6. Sophie decides to try waking up 15 minutes earlier. How did you do? Very well, I hope. Now it is your turn to practice speaking. I will ask you 5 questions about your own life. After each question, please pause the audio and try to answer out loud in English. Even one sentence is great. Speaking is the most important skill, so please do not skip this part. Question 1. What time do you wake up every morning? Question 2. What do you do first when you wake up? Question 3. Do you eat breakfast? What do you usually eat? Question 4. What do you usually do in the evening after work or school? Question 5. Do you have a good habit that you are proud of? What is it? Here is an example answer so you can hear how it sounds. I usually wake up at 7:30. First, I drink coffee. Then I take a shower. In the evening, I watch TV and I go to bed at 11 o'clock. You can also write your answers in the comments below the video. We would love to read them and respond to you. And that is the end of episode 1 of Pause Cafe. I hope you really enjoyed spending time with Sophie and David today. They are such fun characters, aren't they? I think we all have a little bit of Sophie inside us, wanting to be more organised, but loving our TV shows too much. Today, you practiced the simple present tense for talking about routines. You learned 8 important vocabulary words: routine, habit, alarm, rush, skip, productive, wind down, and commute. And you used useful phrases like I usually, I always, and I never. Remember, learning English is a journey, not a race. Every single minute you listen, every word you learn, every sentence you say, that is a small step forward. And all those small steps add up to something incredible. So please be proud of yourself for being here today, truly. If you enjoyed this episode, it would mean so much to me if you could like this video, subscribe to the Pause Cafe channel so you never miss a new episode, and share it with a friend who is learning English. Together, we can build a beautiful community of English learners from all around the world. I will see you in episode 2, where 2 new friends will talk about something very different and very exciting. Until then, stay curious, keep listening, and as always, take a pause, have a cafe, and enjoy the journey. Goodbye for now. See you very soon.